Hey, hello everyone. How are you today? Oh wow, okay. You guys have waited for it. Good, tomorrow I have my appointment. Yeah, really stressed about that. Not gonna lie. But yeah, hope everything will be fine for you. I have no doubt about it, but I'm still a bit stressed. Me too. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to kind of think about something else. Yeah, I was thinking about waiting a bit before starting until I finish my tea. But I'm more stressed about the we don't see nothing, so you won't be operated. Yeah, I'm stressed about this too. But anyway, game. Oh, about your health, yeah. I think that's a fail. It's okay. Okay. So, should we start? Ooh, should we start? Tell me, guys. Tell me. Are we starting? Are we not? And are we staying in that same scene for the rest of the stream? Yeah, let's start. Hello, hi. Yeah, that's why I was waiting a bit so people could come. Because yeah, I totally forgot to update you guys on Instagram. Hi. Yeah, thank you. You did you, yeah. Yeah, I want everyone to thank Prizes right here on the chat because he's the boss. He's my boss now. He's the one who gifted me a hello extra Astoria ATARAXIA. Oh, it's so hard to put. Thanks, boss. Yeah, I want everyone to say thanks, boss. Surprises. The C Corp, yeah. He's my boss now. I'm working for him. He's not my boss, so I want. Yeah, but he's everyone's boss. Since if he didn't brought me that game, I wouldn't be there streaming it to you. At least not tonight. Nope, I'm my own. Stop being rude, okay? Thank him. Okay, I promise I've almost finished my tea. Almost. We're almost there. And Sam is your secretary. I'm not rude. Not yet. Yeah, true. Yeah, thank you for allowing that. Instead of... Why for that word? Oh, maybe brass. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, no one has the rights to wear those on here, apparently. Maybe, yeah, I was trying to figure out. I was like, why? Why is this word highlight? Twitch to Satan be. Yeah. Not that deep. Yeah, you're almost used to it. Okay, I have finished my tea. Hopefully my voice will be not so weird. Okay. So we start by stopping the music. And then boom. And let me show you the beginning of it. If it works. Oh my gosh, it works. Yay. Tell me if the sound is too loud. Wow, so cool, isn't it? Hey, let's go. It's a bit low, okay. Mm-hmm. And here? Is it better like this? I'm waiting a bit so you can tell me. Is it better? Still a bit low, but maybe it will be enough. Yeah, it's only like the background music, since you can see I put it really low. But the voices will be louder. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. Okay, so let's start. Ooh, he said that the night scares him. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay. Uh-huh. That was his apartment. His name was, yes, let's call him Mr. A. Okay. I scare someone. Yeah, you're scary. Mr. A college student who just turned 20, moved in during early spring. Too spooky. Yeah, too spooky for us. It was the first time he'd ever moved homes, sorry, as well as his first time living alone in a brand new city. While the introverted Mr. A had misgivings about his new life, he was slowly adjusting to life in Fuyuki. Oh, okay, so it's his first time in Fuyuki. He was always comfortable being alone, so it didn't concern him that he had few friends, not new friends, or that there were strangers around him. He preferred that, in fact. Mr. A tended to hold up in his room, and was rather fond of his new lifestyle, where no friends or family would bother him. Okay, kind of an introvert, right? Just like us. He was satisfied with his life, except for two things: the long corridor to his front door, and the other indiscretion, yeah, of the family that moves in next door 1 month ago. Yeah, I can relate. He'd had these dissatisfactions, no worries, since he moved in. The apartment his parents found him was practically the size of a single family home. Oh, okay, that's a lot of yen by month. Unit with living, kitchen, and dining areas. Wow, okay. That's very like spacious. That's huge for a Japanese apartment. It was certainly spacious enough. While Mr. Ace liked solitude, he had expensive tastes. Okay, so like solitude's but expensive. Okay, and wouldn't have been happy with the modest accommodations. Okay, okay, Gucci Gucci. The biggest, the better. Okay. Hello there. Hi, hi. This was his fortress against the outside world. Yeah, okay, I can totally understand that. A fortress needs to be big and strong. Yeah, Japanese homes strong. It can't be too easy to reach, and it isn't comfortable unless it's deep enough. Okay, okay. Gucci Gucci. Yeah, I don't know, like I don't know, I just saw him. Okay, we know who you are, Mr. A. That's right. Mr. A didn't necessarily want to be alone. He had strangers next to him. He was unconsciously afraid of someone invading his safe space. Yeah, same. Same. I love my safe space. And that was another reason he chose seminar apartments. The distance from the front door to his living room. He cared about the distance someone had to cover from his front door to the furthest. Furthest reaches within. Through the corridor you had to cross to leave the apartment. Okay. Oh wow. That just looks like back rooms. It was a 4 meters from the living room to the apartment entrance. With no closets or bathrooms on the way. Okay. Yeah, that's really unusual. An unusual long floor plan for an apartment, but Mr. A liked it. Okay. The ideal space to approach. Sorry. The corridor was a vague boundary. Okay. Boundary. I don't know how to pronounce that otherwise. That made it hard to tell inside from outside with the distant entrance. Wait, what are we playing? Fade Hollow ATARAXIA. It was long enough to make one wonder if it was really an entranceway. But ever since he started living there, something bothered him about it. Yeah, thank you, Minnie. At first, he wasn't sure what the problem was, since the length was definitely to his liking, but he finally understood after several months. Okay, thought so. Just can't remember this part. It's the very beginning. I just like started the game and we came up with that. I never played it, so I have no idea about what's going to be in it. Like I haven't been spoiled. So yeah, it's gonna be a discover on my part too. It was very simple. The long corridor wasn't lit. Through some design sorry, not flaws, there simply wasn't space for a light. Other unit had lit entranceway, but 1102, 1102, let's say that. It's great. I love ATARAXIA. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been spoiled. I can't wait. Did not. Okay. I thought it was silly, but the builders who forgot to install the light. But himself, not the builders, okay, but himself for not noticing it for months. 1102. Yeah, 1102, it's gonna be fine. I was searching for thousands, hundreds. Yeah, 1102. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Looking back, he'd gotten off on the wrong foot as well as he failed to realize it. Oh, the music changes. Bassett scream, love her. Yeah, this is the only character I know is on this series. In the fall, new tenants moved in the next door. In next door, not in the next. Okay. It was a happy family you could find anywhere. Karen! Is it Karen or Karine? Since you put a lot of E, I can't tell. A young couple with a daughter about 3 years old, they casually introduced themselves when they moved in. Oh, very nice neighbors. All Mr. A knew about this family was that their surname was unknown, and their daughter's name was unknown. Oh, yeah, again. 70 apartments was an L-shaped building with 2 units per floor. The entrance was in the middle of the L, and the perpendicular arms each contain 1 unit. Yeah, I don't understand. It's okay. I was trying to have the image in my brain, but I didn't. The elevator and emergency exit were at the entrance. Yeah, obviously, right? Mr. A would occasionally run into the unknown couple, and he would sometimes encounter unknown, I guess, the little daughter as well. Oh my gosh, she scares me. Stop saying Oni-chan. Push the button for me, mister. Yeah, I'm not a mister, but it's fine. She said that every time they met. The elevator button was a little high for the girl. She could reach it if she stretched up her arms up high, but for some reason, she never tried to raise her hand above her shoulders. Okay, why? Why he thought it was a little strange for a 3-year-old, to go outside by herself. He did what she asked. Sometimes he saw her on the first floor too. Oh, also, little precision, because this has been translated literally. First floor is like the ground floor for us Europeans. But in Japan, it starts at the first floor, but it's a ground floor for us. Just so you know, they are not coming out of the building on the first floor, I promise. She would be squatting in front of the elevator when he found her, either leaving or coming home. She would look up at him, have their usual exchanges. Ooh. Yeah, okay, we push the button. And after several such encounters, Mr. A learned the girl's name. Yeah, what's her name? Of course, he didn't remember her name. Are you serious? When a child gives you their names, try at least to remember it. Because he wasn't interested in other people. That's rude. She was always wearing a red hoodie, so he called her Little Red Riding Hood. Okay. Okay. Oh, pigeons. Oh, sorry. The trauma. Again, Mr. A was an introverted young man. Yeah, I think we saw that. Didn't care about the outside world, as long as it didn't threaten his lifestyle. Yeah, go away, pigeons. For example, he could hear arguings through the walls, a little girl crying about twice a day. Well, that's concerning. A woman yelling so loud, you couldn't even really call it a scream anymore. The fact that the girl couldn't fully rotate her arm because of an untreated fracture. Oh, okay. That's going deep already. Her father firmly telling her to wear the red hood to hide the bruises on her face. It was none of his business. Hello everyone, hi. Welcome. Let it not be said that he heard this all just a meter from the front door. Anyway, Mr. A's entranceway was very long. Yeah, all of that just to tell us that the entranceway was very long. Okay. The shriek were quite a ways away. Okay, a ways away, and he dropped them out with the TV. But otherwise, he couldn't do much about it. Yeah, I mean, you won't come into someone else's apartment. You risk to get hurt, but yourself, like. One night, however, things got noticeably noisy. A shout that could have shattered glass, not shattered tears, please. Crying like sirens. Oh, okay. A door violently being wrenched open, loud enough to reverberate from the 11th floor entrance. So as you can see here, it's not the 11th floor, it's the 10th floor. Since we're starting at the first floor. Yeah, this is why this is confusing. It's okay, it's okay. Thundering noises that could be heard in Mrs. A's apartment. Oh, the moon again. It was 2 a.m. He was trying to enjoy a late night program in peace, but that night got exceptionally irritating. Okay, he got up, wishing people would have some common sense. Yeah, obviously, right? Then he immediately sat back down. He would probably blow over soon enough. Blow? Waiting for problems. The domestic environment next door was none of Mr. A's business. He tried not to think about it. It wouldn't be good to leave and get himself involved. Yeah, don't get yourself hurt. He believed in personal responsibility. People should solve their own problems. Yeah, very true. Mr. A's thoughts. Mr. A, though, as he lifted the remote control and increased the TV volume by 5. By the time he turned off the TV and went to sleep later that night, it was quiet again. And I hate when the music stops. Why? Mr. A, oh, I don't like what I see on the second sentence. Mr. A learned the next day that the entire household next door had died in a murder suicide. I don't know this game. What is it? It's a Fate game that I never played and never been spoiled on. So yeah, we're playing that. It's supposed to be really long. I don't know how long though, but yeah. He was questioned by the police for the first time in his life. Last night, the wife, unknown, murdered the husband. Oh, okay. You go, girl. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. Sorry, I can't tell you much. I don't know much neither. Murdered the husband with a blunt weapon after a verbal altercation. She went on to kill their daughter. What? No, you don't go. You don't go, girl. Their daughter with an edged weapon and then took her own life. Oh, okay. Mr. A told the police that he was asleep and didn't know what happened. Yeah. As the police officer politely thanked him and was about to leave, Mr. A asked a question. What happened to the daughter? Should I also read what people are saying? Because for now, I'm just the narrator, so I don't know. But it's only on Japanese, like the voices. The officer's eyebrows slightly quirked up, answering. Also, I love that your character talks at the same time as you. Yeah, I love it. I love it as well. Oh, okay. Lethal wound. But then the young officer continued in an uncomfortable whisper. Whisper. What? Okay. Weird. Oh, do you hear the voices loud enough? Oh, and it's all black and white now. The story was simple. After the little Red Riding Hood was attacked by her mother, she escaped to the 11th floor entrance. Sounded fine, okay, thank you. But there were no other traces of her after that. Oh, okay. The lost trail ended at the elevator. Oh, and she couldn't go down? This is so sad! Oh no. Yeah, we know why. Danganronpa vibes. Yeah, I've never played Danganronpa, but I've heard of it. If you say so. Yeah, she was always asking us. Mr. A didn't answer that the buttons would have been too high for her to reach in either case. Oh, okay, I don't know if you guys know what this is. Yeah, I think this could be fun mentioning it. So, for you, what is this? What is this thing? I'm drinking because I talk a lot today. Yeah, I love it. A mailbox? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, it's a mailbox. I don't know, like the shape of it. When I was in Japan, I took like, because I didn't have any mail at first. And it's so weird because you have a mailbox here on your door, but you also have one when you go downstairs, like at the entrance of the apartments. So you technically have two, and that's really confusing. And since I wasn't using that one, I was like, what is it for? And I just noticed it was a mailbox like maybe a month or two after I got into my my Japanese apartment. That's how dumb I am, okay? If I don't know what something is for, I'm not curious enough. I'm like, this is just weird. Anyway, the officers left, leaving Mr. A to his thoughts at his front door. He imagined the girl running from her mother in a panic as the floor exit to his front door, frantically pounding on the door at 2 a.m. Oh yeah, we heard the door pounding. Was it Was it ours? I thought it was like the neighbor's door. Okay. In the end, they never found the little girl's body. Yeah, strange. Days later, Mr. A noticed an odd noise at the same time every night. Ooh. Oh, this is... people... I didn't know it was a horror game. Oh. It was very soft, low enough that you had to stay near to hear it. Hear it. Ugh. Whatever it was, he didn't think about it for a while. He was convinced it was the wind coming through the windows. His windows. And what you can hear when the door is being pushed, I don't know, is that you hear the door and the metallic mailbox. That's why it makes that kind of noise. The noise came out every night. Knock knock. Who's there? It was so small it sounded like it would say any second, but it grated on him. Once he realized it was coming from the front door and not the window, Mr. A walked down his long corridor to the front door. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like horror movies. It's okay, it's just fate. Who's there? He asked over the intercom. There was no answer. Okay. Oh, I didn't have the time to read. Oh, thank you. The sun was so quiet. Once Mr. A arrived at his front door. Oh no, I don't like that. Oh, there is nothing. There is no one. He checked the peephole. Through the round distorted field of view, he couldn't see anyone at the entrance. But there was some red spot on the beige floor. Oh. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, and it's all red now. Ah. Okay, no one told me it was so loud. Okay, I'm scared. No. His eardrums were about to burst. Yeah, it got so loud. There was no entrance. There was no one at the entrance. The noise couldn't stop. Mr. A's eyeball approached the peephole again. There could have been someone there, but he was at the wrong angle to see them. The noise wouldn't stop. It was right below the peephole. Something just out of view. Yeah, it's the girl. Open it. Something wearing red was stuck to the door. Okay. I don't like that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Help. You guys didn't tell me it was a horror game. I don't like that. He ran back down the long corridor. The clock read 2 a.m. Yeah, it's her. Of course it's her. This had become a nightly visit. Oh my god. The sound came every night. Mr. A refused to open the door. Yeah, I wouldn't have opened the door either. I would have, I don't know, changed home and never come back again. The sound came tonight too. It was quiet enough to dismiss as his imagination. Ugh. This night is scary. Ugh. Oh, I don't know. I don't like it. Please, can people talk? But it was also sharp and agonizing, like a knife in his brain. Day by day, Mr. A's mind was driven into a corner. All ended. He started to hear the sound at any time of day. What are you waiting for moving? One night, he made up his mind. No. He would see who was at the door. You just saw through the peephole that there was the blood and a hand. Like, I don't know. Don't open it. Just in case, you know. Oh, please, I hate that corridor. He walked down the long corridor. A bit of light filtered through the frosted glass of the door. Crossing the long and lit corridor, sorry. Open it. He pushed the door open. Oh, I don't like that. And it stops. Oh, please, I hate that. There was nobody there. Couldn't hear the air grating, scope bombing knock. Of course, there is no way that would happen. There was never noise or a red hood to begin with. Haha. I don't like that. He laughed, was tinted with relief. His chilled body quickly regained his warmth. Oh, I hate that. It's too calm. I hate that. Ugh, I hate that. He was just hearing things. No, you're not. No, you're not. Please help. That accident must have bothered him a lot more than he realized. He started to feel guilty and deluded himself into feeling responsible. That wouldn't happen anymore. Everything was over now. That he'd opened the door. I don't want to push the button. Phew. No, it's not. And he's coming back and then it starts smoking again. He wiped the sweat from his forehead and closed the door. I don't like that. And he turned the lock. He looked up. I don't like it. In front of him. Oh my gosh. In the long dark corridor. He liked so much. Oh my gosh, this is so scary. The pupils whitened. Yeah, mine too. I don't like that. In the middle of the corridor, there was something. Oh my gosh. Hi, Kara. It's been a while. A familiar looking dead body. Wearing a red hood. Creepy. Yeah, I didn't thought this would be like so horrific. Oh, I hate that. Seemed to be plenty of something. Mr. A was sure, without knowing why, that he'd die if he listened. Yeah, I don't want to listen. The dark lips opened. I don't want to know. Like a watermelon split by a knife. With bloody lips. Little Red Riding Hood asked. Oni-chan. Yeah, I was sure of that. Wow. Oh, okay. Okay, finally I see someone. Oh my gosh. Please. Yeah, thank you, Fate. Thank you. I was really sweating and not being... what the fuck? Yeah. Punch. Okay, I hate it. I hated that. Yeah, I'm sure things get that bad. Just move out, bro. October 11th, shortly afternoon, in the Yudoji training camp room. Okay. Makidera's strange voice pierces the autumn evening. Okay.
んただってあんな家出てってやるなんて言ってもう何年よ。人間ね、多少の不安より愛着を取るもんなの。みんながみんな幽霊一匹で住処を移してたら、今頃この島はもぬけの殻になってるわ。
Yeah, that's why I don't live there.
眼蓄のある言葉だ。なるほど。我々と階段は切っても切れぬ関係にある。
Okay, thankfully we're back. Boo. Yeah, I hate when things go to the horror like that. Yeah, I just don't like horror things. I was really scared though. I was like, oh no, I don't want this one to look at the child. Same girl, same. Ah, yeah, thank you. Finally, someone who understands me. Yeah, I hate horror. Yeah, changing porn ninja. Okay.
そっか。マキデラんとこも古い家だったっけ？何？廊下の話は鬼門だった？うるさい。廊下なんて怖くねえ。最新のおしゃれなマンションに引っ越して。
Yeah, I want to move to a new apartment too. Love her face. Okay, him. So funny that he's at the girls' party.
鬼門というのは良くない方角。強調を表す言葉だ。細かく言うのなら、北東の方角。つまり。
つまり。Iseryudo. Ise is the son of the temple's head monk and the student council president at school. So nice to see all of them. Yeah, I'm relieved. I'm relieved. I was so scared. I was like, no one told me it was a horror movie at the beginning of it. Oh my gosh. His job made him the chaperone of this club training camp. And he's been collecting it this way. Temple boy? No, please respect him.
私が聞きたいのはもっとコスモな話なわけ。幽霊とかそういう話はお門違いだね。ほら、もっとさ、東坂んちには江戸時代に隕石が落ちてたとか、冬木の地下には大空洞があるとか、そういう現実的な話をしろよな。
いや、今のは十分に現実的な話だったと思うが。
Yeah, it was really realistic. Because it was, I don't know, I could picture myself back in my apartment. I hated that part.
実話だが、廊下で少女と出会ったということは、真犯人は A 氏で、廊下の壁に死体を隠蔽していた。という話だろう。
Yeah.
カネちゃん、それも階段とは趣旨が違うと思う。
現実的な話をしろって言われてもね。怪談話を何だと思ってるのよ、牧寺は。ま、とんでも話なら東坂の管轄だから待ってればいいの聞けるんじゃない？
Okay, we're waiting for you, my girl.
牧さん好みのとんでも話は知りませんから。
Rin Tosaka answers elegantly. She tends to act this way during group outings such as these. Rin! Yeah, she's my girl. I love her.
私ですか？
This girl, yeah,
怖い
no doubt about
な
that.
んじゃなくて階段に強いだけなんですけど。
Okay. Weird.
なんでみつづり先輩、そんなこと言ったのは誰でしょう。そういうとこ
Did you saw that the flame just got away? I don't know if you saw that. It was full and then it's just weird now. I don't know. When Sakura has started talking. I don't even know. It's a scary part of you. Okay, I love her. Ugh. Rin murmurs. Nobody else here know that Lin, Tosaka, and Sakura Mato are siblings.
和むのはいいが、まだ始まったばかりだろ。続けるのか続けないのか。俺としてはこれ以上牧寺が騒ぐのなら、会を中止させなくてはならないのだが。
そうよね。眠ってるお坊さんたちにいい迷惑だし、牧寺がもう叫ばないっていうなら続けましょう。
Yeah, please.
騒いでないじゃん。みつづりの話がつまんないからダメ出ししただけじゃんかよ。
Lame? Yeah, sorry, we don't have the same standards.
問題はそのダメ出しが次にもあるかということでしょうね。牧寺さんに我慢しろというのは呼吸をするなということと同時だから割と絶望的だけど。どう牧寺さん、呼吸止められる？
I love
止め
her.
られる。私、陸上の次に水泳得意だし。
Mm-hmm.
だそうですので、このまま続けましょう。次は三枝さんかな。
はい。あ、けど私階段ってしたことなくて、その。
Yeah, she's me, I think.
大丈夫。無理に怖がらせようと思わなくていいから。
Okay, thankfully, my girl is there.
あやこのは実際あった話を脚色したたちの悪い話でね。牧寺さんが怖がったのはセミナマンションの事件を知っていたからだろうし。
Mm-hmm.
そうなんですか？
She will scare
セ
us.
ミナマンションの一家心中は実際にあった話だ。その1ヶ月後、隣室の青年も行方不明になり、捜索願いが出ているのも事実だぞ。
Okay, not scary at all. Thank you.
やめろよ。エースの兄ちゃんはなんか理由あって自分探しに旅立ったんだよ。素敵なサムシングなんだよ。いつか一回りでっかくなって帰ってくるんだよ。
Okay, I love her optimism. Please.
そんなかっこいい兄ちゃんにおかしな失踪理由でっちゃげるとなんてそれの腐った女だ。みつづりあやこ。
本当にいなくなっちゃったんですか？エイシさんって。
ああ、同じマンションの住人が言うのだから間違いない。そうだろう、三つ釣り嬢。
そういう話だからね。
Mhm.
まあ、私ほど脚色せずとも実際にあった噂話だけで十分ってこと。牧寺は怖がりだからね。三枝さんもその線で攻めてみるといいよ。誰かに聞いたお化けの話とかない？
それなら何個かあります。皆さん窓辺
Oh no, not this one.
知ってますか？
No,
から広まり出した噂なんですけど。
no, no, please.
何それ？私は初耳。
No, no, really, you don't want to hear that one. Hear that one.
お化け妖怪の人影ですよね。弓道部の1年生たちが話してたような。
Mm-hmm.
はい、そのお化け妖怪です。なんでも冬季のどこかに使われていない洋館があって、夜中に近づくと2階の窓辺から
God, I hate Sakura.
じーっと見つめてくる
Let's go.
人があるそうです。
Sakura hate club. Sorry, I didn't read. According to the rumors, there is this vacant mansion somewhere in Koiichi. And if you go near it at night, it's always at night. I hate that. You can see a silhouette staring at you from a second floor window. Ooh. Yeah. Let's go, yeah.
どんな人影よ、ゆきっち。つうかさ、冬季のどこかにある洋館って何？
Do we really want to know which mansion is it? It is. Let's go, yeah, let's start a club. A hating club.
知らないんだけど、あんまり人が寄りつかないお屋敷じゃないかな。
Mm-hmm.
実際見た人がいるらしいんだけど、たまたま道に迷った時に洋館を見つけたんだって。なんでも周りは木ばっかりで人気がなくて、洋館の2階にいたお化けは女の人だったとか。
Yeah, it's always women. Looking at the windows.
何それ？人気のない洋館で女が一人。
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I'm gonna make the joke. I was like, yeah, it's just Osaka on her mansion.
遠坂、あんたんちお化け屋敷にされてるぞ。
It looks like a haunted house though.
そうなのかな。ごめんなさい、遠坂さん。この話って遠坂さんちのことだったの？
謝らないで、三枝さん。
Yeah, she's pissed. When she put this this smile, she's pissed.
牧寺さんのような言われなき中傷にも慣れていますから。
It's not exactly slender. The Tosaka estate is, in fact, a type of haunted house. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
シートの話にします。
Mm-hmm.
最近夜になるとシントの空に何か大きな糸みたいのが見えるって話なんですけど。
Yukika Saigusa looks around timidly. From the looks of it, she's checking on eyes witnesses.
その糸みたいなのが何なのか見たことある人います？
Nope.
話だけは聞いてるが、あいにくとまだ怪異には出会っていない。
空って夜空？そのセンタービルの屋上に人影が立っていたなんて話じゃないわよね。
具体的な例えだね。そりゃセンタービルの屋上に赤い人影を見たって話はよく聞くけど、三枝さんの話は別物じゃなくて？
Yeah, we don't know who this is. Okay, I read that out. Hayako Mitsuzuri gives them an unscrutable gaze. Lin Tosaka smiles uncomfortably. She often prefers wearing white clothes. It's already been half a year since the fifth Holy Grail War ended. Oh, okay, that long? And she is still going out on patrol at nights.
牧寺先輩は見たことありますか？
ない。だがおそらくは UFO。
Mm-hmm.
私は読めたよ。牧寺、あんたは
This conversation. Yeah, I love their dynamics.
そうだな。我々がしているのはオカルティックな話であって。
And it's so nice because
ではない。
like on the Fate series, you don't see them that much. Like those bunch of girls. Aside from Rin and Sakura. You don't see them that much. You see them in what? 2 episodes, I think, in Unlimited Blade Works. And then it's all
気の毒だが、いくら待っても君好みなムームー話に出番はないぞ。
読んでない。あんな面白おかしい電波本なんて購読してないよ、私。だってあれ、すっげーつまんねえじゃん。
まあそのつまらないところがある意味たまらないのではあるが。ところで、神と上空の蜃気楼の件だが。
Everyone shakes their heads. Unfortunately, no one here has witnessed it. However, what is this feeling I've been having for a while? Yeah, if there is something in this temple, he is the only one who could know. Yeah, I'm sure this castle is absolutely haunted too. By a small girl's figure and a big man. Okay. I don't see who he's talking about. But okay. Yeah, it's just Ilya, right? I don't know, when he was telling that it was someone on the battlefield. I was like, who? Yeah, you don't know girls. He has already. Wow, wow. Yeah, this is me when I'm surprised. Whoa, just go. It sounds kind of interesting. Oh, he's here too? Okay, I thought it was an old girl setting. Issa is one of the girls though. Oh, okay, sorry, I didn't... well, Issei wouldn't make things up. Yudoji is close to the forest, so it might actually be real. It's not exactly impossible. Okay, either. And I hate to interrupt, but I suddenly remember I need to use the timer. Why? Always. Sorry, gotta go to the bathroom. I'll try to sleep back in without interrupting, so go on without me. I'll try to look for the right timing to give Makidera a good scare. Why is she like the clown of the party? Let her alone, I understand her. Yeah, that's true. That's my girl. Like you do. She gives me a bizarre reaction as always. Makidera's been saying that kind of stuff to me ever since I started having lunch with Tosaka at school. Yeah, you're weird. Wow. So cool. The night chills hit my skin once I step outside. The air in the mountains is colder and sharper than in the city. My foggy head is an indistinct thought. Ugh, that was hard to tell. Steeped in the cold, awakened as distinct entity. Phew. I look up at the night sky and hey, a sigh? Okay. And have a sigh? No. Is it a typo? I don't know. I've already walked 20 meters from the room we were all in. I'm in the corridor crossing the temple. Contemplation without any goal in mind is a fresh experience of its own. Sorry. Now then, what should I think about? I guess I will go over how I got to this situation? Yeah, please tell us. The most recent event would be the training camp today. It themed into a cultural festival coming up soon. Sakura working hard as the Kyoto club captain. Oh, okay, she upgraded. Mitsuzuri watching over her, and our strange relationship with the track and field club. After some twists and turns, we gradually settle on holding this joint training camp to prepare for the cultural festival. Ise lent us as space, and I was invited as manual labor. I'm just a cook, as always. If you need anyone in your friend group, you need Shiro, just for the food, so you don't die. My days has been pretty busy lately, but there have also been undoubtedly peaceful ones. I think back to half a year ago, to the Holy Grail War and everything that happened. It was a war where I both lost and gained something. Enough time has passed that I can calmly remind on it. Sorry. The Holy Grail War is all in the past. Yuki is free from any sparks of conflict. Why do I feel the irony in this sentence? The Holy Grail War is gone. The servants are no longer among us. Yeah, this is so sad actually. The dead won't walk again. Are you sure? We were talking about ghosts earlier. Time flows on without a hitch. My daily life doesn't need to change. They're all here, the various factors connecting each other. Please stop. Yes, yeah, this is the saddest part to me. They are all here, the various factors connecting each of my days. The right way for a human to live is by enjoying the slight changes, bridging yesterday to today and today to tomorrow. My thoughts grinned to a halt. Is that letter? Oh! Hello, ghost? There was another reason I made this camp, I think. Yeah, I saw a girl. What's that? I just spotted something standing in the corner of my eyes. Yeah, at the corner of my screen. It's in the temple courtyard. I couldn't see it clearly from this far away, but a human-like silhouette was running into the woods. It must be one of the temple's monks. We weren't the only people at Yodoji. I think someone is in the courtyard, but worrying about it won't get me anywhere. Right, yeah. Anyway, with the toilet. Yeah, we were searching for that in the first place. I pick up the pace and joins, and jog down the corridor when, just as I'm rounding the corner, I crash into someone. Oh, sorry. Oh, she's here. Oh, I want to give her a hug. My brain grins to a halt. What? Girly, yeah. Esther, she's here. Medea, yeah. What is she doing here? Yeah, we don't want to know. We're just happy to see her. I'm so surprised. I don't even know what I'm surprised about. Oh, what is that? I think I missed something. No, you didn't miss anything. We were just trying to find the toilets in the temple. And then we stumble on her. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, mommy. I won't do it. Cassie keeps going. She's as refined and sardonic. Sardonic? What does that mean? As always. But it's rare to see her uncovered face. Yeah, true. But if I had to say what really surprised me, yeah, Cast is incredibly beautiful. Stop simping for us. Stop simping. Yeah, you're right. But stop simping. Yeah, she is. She is, though. I resume my brain function by talking to myself and continue walking. This is called a panic. I empty my mind. I'll finish my business and go back to the camp room.
そうしてヤハチはよみがえった。村人たちにいびり殺された息子。
I love his voice.
我が子にもう一度会いたいという母親の狂気が死者をよみがえらせたのじゃ。じゃがよみがえったヤハチには至るところが欠けておった。手も足も臓物も脳みそもなかった。母親は足りない箇所を補うため毎晩捕まえて閉じ込めた村人たちから。
He says eyes were shining. The characters in the background, epic. Yeah, they're shaking. Temple boy indeed. Stop. Like, he's not the temple boy, he's Issei. Want to bring up graves, dead bodies, and comic retribution? No one knows. No one knows more than he does. Yeah, he did that. Everyone is glued to the story in rapt silence, waiting for the shoe to drop. Okay, I didn't know that the thing. Makidera, of course. But even Himuro, Mitsuzuri, and Tosaka, who seem like they have a high tolerance for horror stories. Yeah, we don't. Oh, he's here too? He's one of the girls too? Everyone's wearing the same expression. I wonder if something odd just happened. Yeah, the Soulcaster. Even Kuzuki-sensei is quietly listening to Issei's story. Yeah, I was like, wait, what is he doing here? As for Fujine, our leader, oh, of course, yeah, they are the... Please. Yeah, they are the teachers. Right? My baby Taiga, yeah. I love how full of life she is. Horror story is less horrific with her. I love her so damn much. I like her. She's a good character, I like her. So she said, on the verge of tears, and went up to bed and went to bed early. Our faculty chaperone is skipping out on her job. As always, I should say. Still, it wouldn't do for a bunch of boys and girls our age to have a secret meeting in the dark. So she puts her responsibility to Kuzuki-sensei, okay.
そうしてヤハチは考える死人になった。だが悲しいかな。ようやくヤハチが母親の名前を呼べるようになった頃、母親はとうにこと切れておったのじゃ。
Wow.
じゃ、ヤハチは悲しんだ。よみがえったことはさほど嬉しくはない。ただ、苦痛に耐えて自分をよみがえらせた母親が不憫でならなかった。そうして、ヤハチは自らと同じよう、
母をよみがえらせようとしたのじゃが、それだけはどうしてもできなかったのじゃ。母が自分に施した作動を丁寧に繰り返しても、村人たちの肉を二山三山、血を二川三川使おうとも、母は決してよみがえらなかったのじゃ。
なんでだよゾンビは勝手に増えるじゃんよ。かわいそうだから増やしてやれよ。今時母ちゃんが2人になろうが10人になろうが珍しくないよ。あとなんで口調変わってんだよ生徒会長。
いいところで水を差すな牧寺。この語りは竜道家の決まりなのだ。
It is, right?
さもありなん。母親と八八では立ち位置が違ったのじゃ。教会の問題でな、いかな邪法秘法を用いようと叶わぬことが一つだけある。それは聖者のみが死者をよみがえらせられる。死者が死者を食ろうて仲間にしたところで生き返らしたことにならぬ。それはすでに人ではなく死体を食うだけの結晶を生み出したに過ぎぬのだ。
He has a point. The dead can make wishes come true. You can only do that while you're alive. Even if the dead are granted a new lease on life, the dead absolutely can't raise the dead. That's always been true. Only the living have the role of summoning the dead.
それを知らぬ八八は永遠に血肉を集め続ける。よみがえらぬ母親のために今でも竜道で人の手足を集め続けているという話じゃ。
That sounds a lot like the beginning of Full Metal Alchemists.
これが冬木に伝わるムクロ塚の八八郎、影山の臓物墓場の言われである。
Wow. Issei finishes his story. The candle goes out. It's someone else's turn to tell the story.
今のはそれなりに聞いたわね。寺の息子が寺に泊まっている時に墓場の話をするとは思いませんでした。その大人げなさに脱帽です。
That's the...
今日はこちらの陣地だからな。仏敵を打ちのめすためなら使えるものは何でも使う。
Who's up next? We are doing the time-honored camp tradition of telling scary stories in a circle.
ほら次はエミヤの番。生徒会長の後で大変だろうけど一つ気合の入ったのを頼むわ。
頑張ってね。
心配には及びません、三辻先輩。先輩、階段には強いですよ。夏場に藤村先生を脅かすのに効果的ですから。
All eyes turned on me. I know a scary story or two, but it's my first time telling one in front of this many people. Telling stories isn't really my thing to begin with. I can't really spice them up, and I can't even tell if they're interesting or not.
落ち着いてでいいわよ、エミヤくん。いつも通りでここが土蔵だと思ってればいいんだから。
You're gonna make me blush. Yeah, same. Oh well. That's not my thing, but we're having a party. In order to cap off the most fun camp I've ever been to. Yeah, it's really fun, isn't it? There is a long one then. I will step out of character and tell a story for the first time. Ooh. What story could be? Don't talk about man. Okay, I didn't have the time to read. Oh no, Evans Field Black Knight 1. Okay. I wonder how long I've been crouching. I can't even groan. There is a wooden branch piercing my throat. Let's go! My tongue was pulled out at the roots. They're carefully destroying my vocal cords so that I couldn't form any words. Let's go. I don't even have the liberty of writing my pain. I've been dismembered. Okay, from my hips and shoulders. The only living human part of me left is my heart. My body stopped functioning long ago, but my sense of pain still works just fine. Living is suffering. Even if only my heart is left, I still feel the pain of existence. It's been a long time. They'll leave me exposed to the elements. It's extreme hope and dead-end despair. Ridiculous. This is a despicable hallucination. It's all a misunderstanding, born from an utter lack of receptiveness and experience. I repeat the pain and comfort. I recall the repetitive drills I apparently undertook in my youth. Heavenward, hellward, westward, eastward. Terribly far and deep, a brilliant paradise with no exit, like a cradle. My lack of limbs and my gradual deterioration don't hurt, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid of being nothing. I constant the falsehood of being unable to become anything. If I won't be able to produce anything one day, then this must be suffering for the sake of suffering. A half-dead body on the verge of death. I desperately wish to keep living while recklessly wishing for death. Long ago, they called this contradiction hell. I hear a beautiful silver song. If I must confess, I never actually wanted to die. Well, yeah, like all of us, right? Wow. She was in a near-death state for a long time. I hear a noise. Click, 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 click. It sounds like people bouncing in a somehow rhythmic way. It reminds me of an upbeat polka song. Sorry, but just the click and then thinking about a polka song. I absently listen to the sound. Where am I? I can't remember. No, I just don't want to remember. I'm ashamed of how ungainly I am. I'm awake, but I don't even try to rouse my consciousness or my intellect. I focus on my heavy head and limbs. I whip my disobedient body into action. I force my arms to slightly push up my prone body. I seem to have been lying on the sofa. I wonder how long I've been asleep. When I try to remember, when I try to remember where I am to begin with, a terrible pain courses through my temples. I feel dizzy, like a hungover after a night of heavy drinking. I have a bad habit of showing off and drinking the night away, even though I'm a lightweight. Fortunately, there is no alcohol left in my body. This place. My foggy, shaky mind assesses this situation. Is this dementia? It doesn't look very familiar. I can't quite remember what I was doing here. Sorry, not what I was doing here, or why was I asleep? Click, click, click. The noise continues. There is no clock in the room. It's dark outside. My internal senses of time tells me it's after midnight. The room is. It's no use. I can't see very well. Not only are my limbs sluggish, okay, my vision is impaired. I try to inspect the room, but my vision keeps fluctuating, so I can't get a full picture of it. I still try to understand what's happening, and finally... Huh? In front of me, I notice someone sitting on the back. Oh, okay, yeah, I recognize the silhouette. I notice someone sitting with their back to me. A man? Oh, okay, I think I clicked. I know who this is. I clicked, okay. With the lack of illumination and my poor vision, I can't tell for sure. I managed to make out a male silhouette. The man is sitting there with his head downcast. He's sitting like he's absorbed by a book, and he doesn't notice me. He seems to be puzzling over something. I wonder what he's doing. Slowly, I push myself vertical enough to see his hands. My limbs recover more easily than my mind and vision. Once I move them, further movements feels easier. Okay. Obscure. Okay. The man isn't looking at a book. He is looking at some kind of slaying puzzles. Yeah, my nightmare. I hate those kind of puzzles. It's a simple game. A picture split into 16 pieces that you shuffle and try to fit back together, I think. It is that. A form of amusement for children. Something any given person has probably tried once or twice. The man is absorbed in the puzzle. I stop watching him and rise to a sitting position. Okay. He greets me like an old friend. I startle at my own voice. Okay, I didn't thought he would be this happy. Okay. This cheerful. I don't know. The man snickers. His annoying laugh doesn't upset me. I just look at him, bemused. I should prioritize this question first. I just can't remember why I was asleep. The man frowns. Somehow I can tell, even though I can't really see him, and points to the corner of the room. There is an old cloudy image of someone there. I move over to the figure with unsteady steps. The pale moonlight stands out in the unlit room. I see a dirty mirror that looks like it's been abandoned for decades in this house, wherever it is. Oh yeah, it's the girl. And in it, I see a figure that's unmistakably, yeah, me, staring back in amazement. Wow, she's so cool. Look at her. My voice croaks. It's incomprehensible. Why am I so surprised to see the image of myself that I've known for over 20 years? My baby! Yeah, she's so cool. Dark red hair and eyes. A charmless physique that's only good for overpowering other people. A men's suit worn like an armor, as if to deny being female. This is the person I've always been. Whoa, okay. Maybe I will cosplay her one day. Oh, you should. Woman in a suit, let's go. So, I was saying, this is the person I've always been. Bazet Fraga Macremitz, I think. And no one else. Yeah, I'm surprised to see myself. Something feels wrong about my reflection. Something is there which shouldn't be there, and something else is missing. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I know it's a contradiction. His word erased the faint wrongness I was feeling. Master. Why did I forget that word? 7 mages who fight a miraculous war. Miraculous war of survival. Bearers of the Holy Grail, commanding the ultimate familiars. I came here to be a master. I came to this island in the Far East to take part in a ritual called the Holy Grail War. The Holy Grail is a sacred relic said to grant its owner's wish, but no one has ever obtained the true Holy Grail. It's only a legend. The Holy Grail summoned in Koiichi City is a counterfeit of that legend. Still, they call it a Holy Grail because it grants wishes, even if it isn't the original. As far as mages are concerned, it authentically is of secondary importance. They only care whether this replica has power or not. Oh, sorry, I'm starting to get really sleepy with my mouth. By those standards, the Fuyuki Holy Grail is worth pursuing. Okay. The Mages Association I belong to, an independent. Oh, okay. Let me drink some water, please. Okay. Oh, so I was saying, an independent. Okay, I don't like that word. An independent. An independent organization formed to conceal magecraft made that decision. The Holy Grail War in this land is a competition between mages. The Fuyuki Holy Grail War allows a limited number of participants, and the association occupies the only one of those slots. Someone specialized in combat would be selected for the position. The most appropriate candidate is a mage known for martial prowess, not academic achievements. The conflict in the far eastern island, east-west, I was gonna say, in this far east-west, again, island was simply a nuance of a ritual far removed from the internal power struggles of the association. Failure was not permitted, but there was no glory to be gained from this war. They chose me to fight it. Ooh, so cool. I used the family heirloom as my summoning catalyst. Yay! Armed with the association prestige and trust and a sword, I led the association for Japan. Mm-hmm. 真っ暗3つ
君は優秀な魔術師だ。こと戦闘において君の右に出る者はいない。いては君の立場が危うくなるからね。
Mm-hmm. They sent me off with devious smiles. As they said, they had the utmost confidence and utter attempt for my combat skills. A gold holder. This title, an ancient magical attribute passed down through my bloodline, defines my existence.
そうだ。私はマスターとして聖杯戦争に参加した。
Yes, please speak more. That was my mission, to enter the war on behalf of the organization and win it. That was my only mission, I'm sure. So why? I have the vague sense that I was searching for something other than the Holy Grail. Or something, someone. No. Okay, I think I have been spoiled. I must have wanted to meet someone more than I wanted the Holy Grail. Oh, okay, I will cry. I can't remember. Oh no! What happened over the last few days? I know who I am now, but my memories since coming to Fuyuki are haze. I remember joining the war as a master. I remember patrolling the town with my servant. But many parts are missing. The last several days, right, my memories since arriving in town are shrouded in fog. In the first place, why was I asleep in this mansion? Stop. Let us feel the trauma. Let us feel like the memory loss. The shadow's been speaking for me for a while, okay? He's a servant, a hero from the past, summoned and given form in order to serve me. A heroic spirit who serves humans, making him the highest order of familiars. There is a path between masters and servants, a connection over which magical energy flows. A magical energy, simply put, my life forces, allows my servant to act. My body serves as its physical anchor, and I can feel it keeping him in the mortal realm. He is my servant, no doubt about it. But is he really the servant I summoned? The trauma.
私のサーバントなのか。
I ask him a question, my head pounding. The servant stands up and examines me. He must have finally sensed something wrong. In the game? Wow. Breaking the fourth wall. The shadow flickers and sputters like a flame. My instincts warns me. This man is my servant, but he's no ally. He is a beast who would try to kill his master and get free the first chance he gets. A master-servant relationship isn't built on trust. It's nothing more than a transactional relationship. The slightest sign of a flaw or vulnerability is in that bound could lead to immediate betrayal. There is nothing to be gained by concealing my memory problems. I return my servant's gaze and admit that there is something wrong with me. But I will hide what I can. I can't reveal the fact that my vision is impaired, nor that my memories are missing, not just unclear. Those are my current weaknesses. If this servant realizes them, he will probably pounce right away. The best I can do for now is to act as naturally as I can, trying to extract intelligence from him and try to restore my memories. Mm-hmm.
自分が何者なのかははっきりしています。あなたを召喚したことも、マスターとして聖杯戦争に参加したことも覚えている。例えば、どうして私がここで眠っていたのか、どうもよく思い出せない。
Do you know when this scene stops? Like in how long it stops? Because I think we might end it at the end of this scene. I state the facts, showing no weakness. It seems to work. The servant's air of suspicion recedes. I'm tired for sure. Yeah, of course you should be tired. I am too, honestly. Yeah, she is tired too. I do remember looking for a place to make my base of operation before I arrived in Fuyuki. This mansion, yes, this place was a potential location. Now I can sleep in my new pillow. Yeah, I didn't saw it already. My consciousness dims. I feel faint when I try to recall my memories. Yeah, it's clearly blocked. I shouldn't push myself too hard now. I remember it vaguely. I'm sure I made a pact with this servant in this mansion. Mm-hmm.
こっちはたまりまくりだ。殺し合いに呼ばれたってのに、なんだってお預け食らってなきゃなんねえのかね。
I only told him my name. Wait, more importantly, this servant's behavior is dangerous. He seems belligerent and reliable, but it would be a concern if he enjoyed combats too much.
待ちなさい。確認しますが、私たちは基本的な戦闘方針すら話し合っていなかったのですか？
ないよ。きっと必要なかったんだ。
Mm-hmm.
あんたは事前にこの町を調べていたろうし、俺だって聖杯戦争がどんなものか呼び出された時点で頭に叩き込まれてる。要はより早く効率的に手段を選ばず、他のマスターどもを殺していけばいいって話じゃんか。相談することなんてねえよ。
Okay, straight to the point then.
恐ろしい顔するなあんた。そう睨むなよ。おっかねえじゃん。何？俺気に障ることでも言った？
ええ。あなたとは相互理解が必要なようですね。私のサーバントがそんな考えなしでは腹が立つ。
So thoughtless.
私は教会を代表する魔術師であって、猛獣使いになる気はありませんから。
I count my servant with a glare. My servant muses and looks away.
ま、相互理解はできないと思うけど。
Kedo? He murmurs as if it doesn't concern him.
いいさ。で、何？教会の代表様はどんな戦いがお好みで？
ことは隠密に、無駄な戦いは行いません。
That's my girl.
まずは敵マスターの調査を優先。今回の聖杯戦争がどういったものかを把握した後、倒すべき順番を考慮し、撃破に移行します。
Those were my orders from the association. First, I needed to investigate the three families administering the war: the Ainsburn, Tosaka, and Makini masters. Then I will look into the other three masters. Dialogues might help me identify mages who are willing to give up being masters. They might even be worth securing for the association. In any case, I would be embarrassing myself as an association mage if I took action before I gathered all of the necessary informations.
は？使いっ走りの犬じゃあるまいし、何悠長に言ってやがる。敵は見つけたら殺せよマスター。結局は潰し合う同業だ。出会ったら最後、逃げられないし、逃がさないものだろうが。
He's right, of course. I agree with him, but I can't go against the association orders.
従いなさい。教会は神秘を隠匿するための組織です。下手な騒ぎはできません。それに、無秩序に戦えば、一般人に犠牲が出てしまう。
I love how professional she still is. She's like, yeah, I have to do this job that I don't like, but I will try to harm as less people as I can. Like, even when she was talking about the other mages, like just trying to talk with them and discourage them. Well, that's amazing. Yeah, I have no doubt about that. It's just that I'm discovering the character. So yeah, I'm really impressed. Like, I already liked her, of course. But yeah, like, I don't know, seeing her thoughts and her way to act on things, I really like that.
聖杯の入手は絶対条件ですが、町の人間を巻き込むことは極力避けるべきだ。
This isn't only about the Mages Association. The Holy Church is also involved in a war. when collateral damages occurs, they swiftly suppress the news to allow the ritual to continue undisturbed. The excessive damage would earn their hostility. During the previous war, meaning the Fourth Holy Grail War, there was a master who indiscriminately attacked civilians. It's said that the priest serving as the overseer, okay, declared that master a foreign enemy and heavily penalized him. Well, that was hard to read. Oh, where are they? When are they ending talk?
俺には思いつかないが、勝ち残るための一環として殺しはしない方がいいとか？
勝ち残るためではありません。私とて魔術師です。必要であれば手は下します。ですが、それでも人として最低限守るべきものがあるでしょう。
See, professional.
そりゃ、なんつうか。
He sounds listless. The servant heaves an apathetic sign. Oh, okay. Here's the overseer. Like what Kira is. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure.
あんたさ、霊術使ってくんない？
Why?
私には逆らうな、みたいな。そうしないと、あんたを真っ先に殺しそうだわ。
Okay. Thank you for warning us. He growls. What are you? This servant means it. He's not thinking about aftermath. The rule about helping his master out of self-preservation doesn't apply to him. He's really after my head. And he is telling me to use a command spell to prevent that. The Holy Grail grants each master 3 common spells, each of which can be used to issue unbreakable orders. There are Master's Strong cards that can enforce any command, but there are only 3 of them. I answer instantly. A pet dog. Yeah. Don't let him step on you. You queen. You drop that. I return his bloodlust in equal measure. See, I'm getting tired. At any rate, I won't last long if I waste common spells. Waste common spells on petty squabbles. I bow my right hand into a fist and inscribe a rune. Oh, a rune? Okay. Into the floor with my kneel. Nice. Ready to intercept his attack at any time. He uses runes too? Cool. Yeah, good dog. Yeah, he's weird. He seems bipolar. My servants fold easily. That was a little anticlimactic. Climactic. Wait, no. I didn't read, I'm sorry. Plenty, in fact. but not as part as of a discussion about strategy. I can just give him orders according to the situation later. Yeah, same. My servant urges me to go into the city. My body feels unstable, but the city weighs on my mind. I feel as if my body craves the freedom of exercise after being asleep for so long. I gather myself. I will leave my pack here for now. I only have a few use of the blade, and I can't weld it properly in my current condition. Once we identify the other masters, I will consider who to use it against. Sure, he's one of the girls too. The servant repeats himself cheerfully. Yeah, don't talk like that. Yeah, don't try to be sneaky. Yet. Yet. Yeah. 4 days?
なんですって
外に出ればわかる。とっくにそんな状況じゃねえってな。この町の人間は日々溢れ出してる得体の知れない連中にどんどん減らされていってるんだから。
The mysterious bunch? Okay. Yeah, okay. He's like, what?
そんなバカな。あなた、私の記憶が曖昧だからとつまらない狂言を。
外に出ればわかる。百聞は一見にしかずだ。
Oh, is it already finished? The servant stifles the crickles. When I hesitate, the dark shadow takes my hand and starts walking.
さあ、聖杯戦争を続けよう。バゼットフラガマクレミッツ。
Makuremitsu.
今度こそ
Sorry.
君の望みを見つけるために。
Should we stop here? Should we stop here? I don't know if you can say or how to. Yeah, what are you thinking? Are we stopping here? Because yeah, it's been almost 2 hours since we started the stream. And since we finished like the room talk. How to call that otherwise. As you wish, dear mom. Yeah, thank you, my Earl. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's finish it here. And we'll leave it the rest. I'm still standing. Yeah, we'll leave it the rest on next Sunday. Okay, boom. Yeah, Lancers. Oh, and I don't know if you can hear it, but there is like cricket sounds on the game right now. Okay, so thank you so much for this evening. That was really weird for me to stream on the evening. Not really. Oh, it's sad. It's just cricket sounds. Just imagine it, and it's that sound. Yeah, thank you for standing up with me tonight. It's really weird for me to stream on the evening. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I got really scared at the start of the stream. I was like, what? What? Is this Fate? Did I download the right game? I was confused. Definitely confused. But yeah. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you've enjoyed that first stream. Until next time to continue. Yeah. Yeah. We will continue it next Sunday. I promise. So yeah. I don't know. Write it down on your agendas. Do something, right? We won't miss that one. Anyway, thank you so much for coming tonight. Have a nice sleep. Yeah, sleep well after that. We'll leave the mystery hanging. Yeah, and good night, everyone. Bye.